What's up, guys? This is Veals.
I'm Bucky Gamgee.
Shift-3 deck that I've been playing with the giant fan.
This is our final product. It should look something like this, depending. Okay, guys, I don't know if you can tell, but we did get power back.
White cookies, as they actually get creative online.
Lysandre!
Lysander!
I will face a large angry chicken. Fried chicken is delicious. Gain an extra level if you defeat it with fire or flame.
What's up, guys? This is Veals here.
And Bucky Gamgee.
And as you know, October 27th, the Halo 5 came out, and we've been playing a bunch of it lately.
Damn straight.
Yeah, so we'll be doing a review for you guys and tell you guys what we think.
Okay, you want to start?
So, sure.
What are you starting with?
I'm gonna start with the story modes.
Okay.
I mean, the story mode was great, don't get me wrong, I loved it, but it left me wanting more. It was just kind of an abrupt ending. And just like, what, really? That's it? Kind of feeling like, you know what I mean? So yeah, I gave that an 8 for the story mode.
Okay, so for the story, I gave it a 9. The one things I didn't like about the story, first off, the whole story mode, you play with 4 companions, because you play the main character, Locke and/or Master Chief, depending on which mission you're doing, and you have the fucking shittiest AIs ever. Not to mention that your armor sucks ass. So, like me, I'm dying every 10 minutes or 5 minutes or whatever, and then I gotta wait there for them to come heal me, and if they don't heal me or they die because they're stupid AIs, then we have to restart because they're stupid.
So I didn't really encounter the AI problems until like the second to last mission when you have to face the 3 wardens. This is the only time I really had issues
Oh my
with them.
god, yeah, that was...
I mean, they weren't the best, obviously not, but they, they lasted me enough.
They could have been a little bit better.
Yeah.
The other thing I didn't like is that I'll touch on this more later, is that I don't feel like they promised, the story didn't deliver what the commercials had.
Oh god, no. Not at all.
Given us the idea of what the story was going to be for this game.
Yeah, so the commercials and all this advertising labeled Master Chief as a traitor, which he was never labeled as a traitor. He just disobeyed orders is all he did. I mean, maybe some people in the UNSC would consider that, traitorism or whatever, treason, but...
Yeah, we'll cover more of that when you get there.
The only other thing I would have to say is if you didn't know this already, like if you're just jumping into the Halo universe for the first time, Blue Team, you wouldn't know that they've been together for
it's the one
for
thing.
fucking ever. They've been together since they were children.
They don't say anything about the Blue Team and what they have really in common about Master Chief and anything.
There's one line in the entire story mode that even remotely mentions that. I forget. I think it's either Vale or Tanaka. I don't remember which. They said something like, hey, I can understand why Master Chief is disobeying orders, but why is everyone else going along with them, referring to the rest of Blue Team?
Yeah, and then it was like something like their family and that. And
because they've grown up together.
Yeah,
and that's it. That's all they mentioned.
Yeah, pretty much. They don't really go into detail. At that point is where you have to go back and like read the books and watch some of the anime or whatever they have for it.
Yeah, of the books I've only read Fall of Reach.
Yeah.
So, but. Anyways, what's your score for their story there, sir?
I already said 9.
Oh, did you?
It's a 9. Okay, so you want to go on to your next category?
Yeah, so the multiplayer is arguably the best that we've seen so far.
I would say it's the best multiplayer of any first-person shooter ever.
I mean, it's so fluid and smooth, and the other thing, they may not have too many playlists, but I think they did that on purpose so that you can have more matches and have it go by quicker and make it easier to get into matches. My personal favorite game mode is Breakout. I think that one's the best out of all the game modes there is. Warzone had a lot of hype behind it. I think it's a little overrated. It's not terrible though.
What did you give for it?
I gave multiplayer 9.5.
Yeah. Changing my scores up here as I listen to some of your points. I'm agreeing with some of them. Yeah. Okay, for my multiplayer, again, the multiplayer is the best multiplayer I've ever played for a first-person shooter ever. I gave it a 9.5. My only concerns with it are that the Warzone if you don't play a lot of Halo, or you don't want to spend the money, and you don't get any rec cards as they call them, or like stuff you can get from like weapons and stuff for the Warzone, you're gonna suck if you can't use an assault rifle, because everyone else is gonna have more powerful weapons or vehicles or whatnot, and they're gonna steamroll over you. That's what we had the first time we played. That's like the first multiplayer we played. Played a couple rounds of Warzone. I was getting my ass kicked because I had an assault rifle.
I didn't have a lot of fun in those like 3 matches we played at all.
After we went back and played some like multiplayer and we got some packs and stuff, and then I actually had some fun because I had it like once I got to like level 3, I could switch and do like a battle rifle as my starting weapon, so I actually would be able to get something, you know. And then what I liked about it was the matches go quick. It's like 30 seconds to a minute to get into another match after the match ends.
It is really quick, unlike Master Chief Collection.
It goes back to the Halo 2 multiplayer that they built it on, so everyone's equal. The guns are actually good, like the SMG and the Storm Rifle that I love to use, which used to suck and do nothing. They're actually good. Even the Needler is a good gun. I can actually get one kill. I can get kills off of one clip with that thing now. It's actually good.
I'd say that is one really good thing I love about this game is that, you know, whether it's story mode or multiplayer, you're not really too sad to see any particular weapon.
Yeah, right.
You know, like say in Halo 2 Anniversary multiplayer in the Master Chief Collection, you know, you run over an SMG, it's oh, okay, I'm just gonna leave it.
Yeah,
you know,
they weren't very good. They went back and they made every gun in the multiplayer just in the game in general. They made them all have a purpose and actually usable in the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like the suppressor has, like when you fire the bullets, they home in on your target, and unlike in Halo 4 where it originally appeared, you know, it was just a really high fire rates, but inaccurate weapon.
Yeah.
So they made a lot of weapons a lot better.
Okay. Your environment?
So my environment, I base that off of on like the mechanics of the game and how the maps take into account the Deuce Spartan abilities, and Spartan abilities being like the thruster pack and clambering, you know, all that
Spartan charge.
Yeah, and Spartan charge, all that fun stuff, you know. And the maps are actually just a little bit bigger to account for that, so that you can sprint, you know, across the map and stuff. You know, I thought they did a really good job of that, not making it too big, but big enough to account for, you know, the faster pace of the game with these new abilities. So I gave that a 10.
Okay, for my environment, I gave it an 8. I'm just gonna say that the maps on the multiplayer they're too similar in style. I can understand for like the Breakout, it's basically the same thing because it's basically a simulator you're playing in. But for like the Slayer, basically, it's all the same stuff, same style of buildings. You're not fighting like a forest, or like you're not fighting in like a canyon or anything. True. It's all on the like these narrow corridors and everything where you're running around. And there's some maps where they have sniper rifles where you don't put a sniper rifle in it because it's like not even that far of a distance for shooting. So you're either gonna get killed by someone else before you even get to use a sniper rifle. My other thing,
assuming that you're not halfway decent.
Right. My other thing is that in the campaign, there really isn't any time to like sit down and like where you're walking and you actually get to look at the environment that they made. It's really nice, but it's so much action everywhere that you don't get to stop and just look around.
Yeah, that is true. Unlike in Halo 4, they did that really beautifully. Yeah. It's like allow you to look at the environment. You know, I won't digress too much, but
yeah. So that's mine.
So yeah, it's for my other side. Just, you know, the box arts, you know, it's pretty good. You know, you have Spartan Lock on one side, Master Chief on the other. It's, you know, just facing against each other. I think they're more kind of basing that off of the campaigning ad, but it still looks cool regardless.
Right.
You know, and then the pre-order poster that you get with it, at least from GameStop, you know, it's actually hollow. It's on the two.
That's the one you picked up, or the one you got before when you actually pre-ordered it?
That's the one that.
Remember that stuff you got when we pre-ordered it?
Oh,
the decals and stuff?
I'm talking about the second one that we got.
Yeah, that second one was good too.
It's the one that I'm talking about. It is holographic on portions of the poster, so it's got the glimmering effect. It looks pretty cool and it's unique. So, and then the BR skin you get with pre-ordering it from GameStop at least is pretty cool. I like it a lot.
Yeah, me too.
So I gave that a 9.
Okay, for my other, I gave it an 8. The box art basically betrays the game. It tells you what it is. It's basically one guy's mad at the other and they're gonna like clash it out or something.
Well, guys, if we already didn't know that.
But I really like the first like 30 seconds trailer they showed at like E3 2 years ago. That one got me really hyped. Didn't really show much, but it was badass.
That
the way it
wasn't even
looked.
in the main game. Now that you
Yeah,
mention
right.
it, that wasn't in the game at all.
What I have to say that I didn't like is just go back and watch like the last set of commercials for the last half a year, and you'll see that it says that Master Chief is this betrayer when he kind of really wasn't, and that Spartan Locke went to go bring him back, and
none of the content for that stuff was even
gonna
in the
have
game.
like this huge battle. I thought they were gonna have like some huge battle between Master Chief and Spartan Locke.
I thought so too.
They never had any of that stuff.
I mean, yeah, they kind of brawled it out, and that's how Master Chief's helmet gets cracked, whatever. But
To me, the last like 3 trailers or commercials or whatever didn't really show anything that had to do with the game whatsoever, because it didn't make it in, whether it's they didn't have time to put it in or it just didn't fit the story. But why would you release the commercials if that stuff's not even going to be in there? So that's why I gave mine an 8. Otherwise, it was really good. I like the posters we got, the skins we got for our controllers when we pre-ordered the game. The E3 trailers and stuff, they're all really good. So now we gotta do some math for you guys.
yeah,
The top numbers are for the one for Halo.
yeah.
So basically, what we do to get our set number as a rating out of 10, we add up our 2 categories. So we add the 2 numbers from the story, add those up, and we do it for each category, and then we divide that. Is that how we do? Oh. Okay, so
I'm just putting your score for now for quick math.
okay, so this is how we do it. We add each category together, then divide by 4 to get the number of each of our sets, and then we add those 2 numbers together and then divide that in half. I think that's how we did that.
Yeah, I'm just averaging each of our individual scores and then averaging that.
Yeah,
That's what I'm doing.
and then that's how we get our standard number. IGN did give it a 9, so we'll see if we get somewhere close to that.
I'm almost done. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright, so our rating is an 8.8. So not too far off.
Which is basically what IGN gave. So we know our stuff. Just gonna put that out there.
So yeah, that is our Halo 5 review in a nutshell for you.
Yeah, it's a really good game. You should pick it
is.
up. If you don't play the campaign, the multiplayer is still amazing.
It really is.
You will get your money's worth out of the multiplayer.
Yeah. So, with that being said, Facebook, Twitter links in the description below, along with our Twitch stream links.
Mm-hmm.
So check those out, and you'll find us streaming Fallout 4 when it comes out. Maybe some Halo 5 until then.
I might stream Halo 5 tomorrow when I stream, so I don't know yet.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you can see my previous broadcast. I was streaming some Fallout 5 multiplayer if you wanna.
Halo 5.
I mean Halo 5.
Fallout 5 is like 8 years away at this point.
Right? I don't know why I said that, but yeah, if you wanna look at my past broadcasts, they're multiplayer for Halo 5, so you kind of get a look at that.
So yeah, and we will see you guys next time.